How's it going, ghosts and ghouls? That's right, there's only two genders, ghosts and ghouls. Sick of all this liberal crap. I'm just so sick of pandering, dude. If you were born a ghoul, you're a ghoul. That's it! Welcome back to part 2 of my Over the Garden Wall reaction series. Super didn't predict this to be a multi-part series. Really assumed I'd be able to get it all done in just one go. Super not the case. I am predicting this to also be a rather long video, so I'm not really gonna get caught up in the weeds in this intro here. We're just gonna dive right into it. This is Over the Garden Wall. Can this be a safe space for me to openly confess my feelings about something without any judgment or criticism? You know, for once in the history of this goddamn channel, I hate frogs. I just don't like them. Maybe I should amend that. It's mostly cartoon frogs. Like, if I'm out and about and I see a real frog in real life, I'm not gonna step on it and be like, that's one less of you amphibious freaks hopping around my streets. But the moment I saw that this episode takes place in Frogtown, USA, my brain just instinctively went, ugh. Does it have to?
Our journey is finally over. Pretty soon, I'll be back home. I won't have to worry about that woodsman or that beast or whatever.
Hey, by the way, how did they get onto this ferry if Greg threw their 2 cents into a fountain? I want to see a scene where we see Wirt just shove Greg into the fountain like, Get it! Get it back, you fucker!
We're going to Adelaide's house today.
Oh, is she luring them into a trap? I feel like that's definitely what's happening. She's feeling guilty because she's actually luring them into like an evil witch's trap, right?
It looks like we're in trouble.
It's because the president is nude.
It's probably because you snuck on without paying.
Oh, yeah. But that's because Greg threw all our money away.
Oh, well, that explains that. Man, I was really hoping to see Greg get waterboarded.
Tadpoles! Your babies!
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a massacre! Oh yeah, sure, it's real funny when it's a frog's baby, but have them run and slip on a human baby and all of a sudden it's offensive! God, what am I doing? This show is not going to turn me into a cartoon frog rights activist. Nope, I disagree. Everything checks out to me, officer.
Turn yourself in and get kicked off this boat.
I don't think today's a good day to get arrested by frogs.
Yeah, I feel like frog prison's probably pretty hardcore. What are you, crazy, Beatrice? Wirt wouldn't last a day in Frogtanimo Bay. All I'm saying is if you replace that tadpole with a human baby, this show goes from PG to R in a heartbeat. The fact that the parents left that one on the ground proves that the first guy killed it.
Oh no, Beatrice, I'm too young to go to frog jail.
Wirt, everyone is too young to go to frog jail. Frog jail doesn't fuck around. Dude, a real life bullfrog could probably kick my ass. I'd rather take my own life than spend one day in cartoon frog prison.
Go ahead, you'll do fine. You play instruments, right?
Yeah, the bassoon and clarinet are way different. I don't have the embouchure for bassoon.
Okay, real quick, sidebar to the bit I was about to do. I was gonna Google embouchure, and then I remembered that the last thing I Googled was, is theft a felony? Now watch what happens anytime I try to search something into Google. Ready? For related recent searches, misdemeanor. Is theft a felony or misdemeanor? Is theft a misdemeanor? That's fine, that makes sense, it's based on my recent search. But now if I type in am I a felon? Amount for felony theft? Amount for money for felony? Hey, Google, I was just trying to look up a fun fact. I don't need you assuming the shit out of my life here. Anyway, how the fuck did it know what I was trying to say? I didn't even get close to the right spelling. Zero Shot, the mouth shape of a bassoon and a clarinet are that different. This bitch definitely just wanted to prove he knew the word embouchure. What the hell am I even looking at here? Where does your mouth go? How do you even hold it? This thing looks like a Decepticon's penis. This thing looks like a fucking Aztec grenade launcher. You kidding me right now?
Put all my cards on the table, you know?
Yeah.
And then Jason Thunderburger comes out of nowhere and whisks her away.
God, it's always the guys with the worst last names, isn't it? I got fucked over by a guy named Jacob Flummerfelt once. Jacob Flummerfelt. Can you imagine dating a Flummerfelt over a Mata? And yeah, I was like, so not her type and couldn't say more than 5 words to her without literally pissing myself. But at least my last name isn't Flummerfelt.
Sounds like you're a real loser back home.
Oh, thanks a lot.
I mean, compared to how you are here. Here, you're like a hero and stuff, right?
You're not. Settle down, Beatrice. He improv'd on the bassoon, okay? That hardly makes him the next Lisan al-Gaib.
Close the flue. That fresh air does simply gruesome things to my tender, delicate skin.
God, even this old person is basically just Christopher Lloyd.
Did you bring me what I asked for?
I found 2 brothers lost in the woods, but I can't give them to you, Adelaide.
Oh, I knew it. Beatrice, more like betrayed us. I knew it, dude. I knew you can never trust a dirty lying bird. Oh my God, what has this show done to me? I've been corrupted. Corrupted by the show's sick and twisted bird morals.
Welcome home, children.
Beatrice, what?
What an awesome trap. That was so sick. This one was like a weird Tim Burton version of Jigsaw.
The night air is poisonous.
Breathe it in, lady. Wirt, Greg, let's go.
The deadly air.
Whoa, jeez, she wasn't kidding.
It's French.
That's also sick. I love how fresh air is enough to kill her. That's such a, like, Hayao Miyazaki witch weakness.
What about Beatrice?
I shouldn't have trusted anyone.
Much less a filthy, disgusting bird.
Someone chopped it down.
Indeed, 'twas I. Stop.
What do you think the odds are they've just been walking around in circles in this guy's backyard for weeks? Like, they couldn't have traveled that far if this dude keeps showing up. Like, there's no reason the woodsman would ever have to travel that far. He's just a one-man deforestation machine. He could spend years just wandering around the same part of the forest.
It's perfect. Come on, Greg.
Wirt.
I love how Greg's the one getting fed up with Wirt. Wirt, you're really starting to piss me off, you know that?
Who are you? We're burglars!
No.
Hold on, let him cook! If she thinks you're burglars, maybe she'll give you some free stuff.
We thought this place was abandoned, so...
So we came here to burgle your turts.
No, it's not true.
I said let him cook, damn it!
Then no one shall be devoured alive tonight.
Nay, I pray not, Mum.
Is there nobody in this world that's just like a normal, nice person? Everyone's either some woodland critter wearing pants they don't fit in, or like a black-toothed child-eating Baba Yaga.
And you have no evil secrets to keep?
Nay, I have none.
Then off to bed go I.
If I ever have children, that is exactly how I'm going to say goodnight to them. All right, kids, off to bed. As long as nobody has any evil secrets to keep. You know what, though? On second thought, maybe it's best that I don't. I feel like I'd just be stressed out all day thinking, oh my God, what if one of them says yes tonight?
She believes outsiders will lead me to become wicked.
Yeah, see? That's super weird. I don't mean to insult your family.
Dude, she has a bell that hypnotizes people and her saliva is black. It's super fine to judge her.
Escape? With you?
Yeah.
Can we escape with you too?
Greg?
Is that a no, Wirt? Because a no would be a super reasonable answer. Also, look at Wirt risen up the indentured servant. That's hype. She's probably a ghost, but that's hype.
Here.
Guys, come on. Have you never handed somebody something before? You can't be this touch-starved. God, you guys are like a couple of hormone factories. Or the cast of the Owl House.
What is she talking about?
Oh, you serpent-ass, ghost-ass bitch, I knew it! Oh, that one was fucked up. Oh, that one got me. Oh my goodness. Is this what kids want? A show that's like 60% too boring and 80% too scary? No wonder most of this show's audience is in college. There's like nothing in here that appeals to children. This is like when your parents take you to an adult dinner party with no other kids there and they're just like, what do you mean you didn't have any fun? They had a dog, didn't they?
Your plan was better.
I'm sorry, my turtles, but I must see.
Holy Christ, take me back to a time before I ever watched this. Take me back to a better time circa 10 minutes ago.
The ringing of the bell commands you.
Oh, let's go, Greg. Way to save the day.
I command you to
The spirit compels me.
transform into a magical tiger.
Oh, Greg, you fucking bastard!
Now that you're cured, You won't be needing old Auntie Whispers anymore to look after you.
You guys are not going to make me feel bad for this turtle-sucking freak of a woman.
Perhaps I'll see you again someday. I hope so.
Smell you later.
Oh, that was awesome! That was awesome! That was a nat 80 charisma roll. Wirt rolled 4 dice and hit 20s on all of them. Don't just save that girl from an eternal curse and hit her with the smell you later.
There is only me. There is only my way. There is only the forest, and there is only surrender.
That was also a banging line, but smell you later is a pretty tough act to follow. Babes in the wood is what Elijah says every time he invites girls over.
Did you know that dinosaurs had big ears, but everyone forgot because dinosaur ears don't have bones?
Is that true? Is that a true fact? Is that a rock fact? Quick, somebody run the numbers on dinosaur ears.
That's because it's not true. It's a rock fact.
What the fuck? Rock facts are fake facts? Why would you say that if it's not true? What, for clicks? For views? Are you monetizing this shit, Greg?
It must be the beast out there. The obsidian cricket of our inevitable twilight singing our requiem.
As far as I'm concerned, both characters are saying equally stupid shit. There is no intellectual haven in this show. I turn to Wirt, he's saying some nonsense I don't understand. I turn to Greg, he's straight up lying to my face.
Greg, you need to stop acting ridiculous all the time.
Oh, Wirt snapped. He's had enough of Greg's buffoonery. That's what did it for you, Wirt? He performed too many trumpet concerts? Yeah, how about the time he almost got you killed every day this week?
I'm done.
Are you saying I should be the leader?
I don't care what you do.
Wirt, wait a second, he's vying for power. Don't agree to it. Don't let him manipulate you into this coup, man. Greg absolutely should not be the leader.
Help me know just what to do to get Wirt home and also me too. And if you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear.
Wow, I've never seen somebody threaten a star into giving them a wish before. Hey, dumbass little star, why don't you come on over here and grant my wish if you know what's good for yous?
My name's Greg. What are yours?
We're the Cloud City Reception Committee.
This is what happens when you let Greg be the leader. This is fucking unbelievable. What a train wreck. What an unmitigated disaster this is. This is another episode I've just completely scrubbed from my memory because I do not remember a second of what's happening right now.
We're the hippopotamus, giraffe, and monkey, and we are committee number 3.
Holy shit, why is this so long? Greg has to meet this whole fucking town? What is he, running for office?
Are there more? Well, that's enough.
Thanks, Greg. That was merciful of you.
Oh yeah, the old north wind.
This is a recipe for some bad news. This is trouble if I've ever seen it.
I don't like that. That makes me mad.
This is just Dante's Inferno at its purest form. I know for a fact if Dante were alive today, he'd be like, what do you mean people live to 100 years old? I died at 56 and everybody thought that was normal. But if Dante were alive today and saw this depiction of his work, he'd be like, oh, what wicked strings puppeteer these images such that they can move. And once somebody explained to him how televisions work and that they weren't inherently satanic, he would love this. Man, the new Cuphead DLC is weird as hell.
I'm sorry, Gregory, but Wirt cannot go with you. He is too lost.
This is a wild episode to kill Wirt off in, by the way. Super wasn't the vibe I was picking up from that 9 minutes of a Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse episode, but go off, I guess.
I was goofing off again like always, and now you're stuck here.
Super wasn't expecting Greg to fucking arc in this show. That's another curveball.
I'm sorry I got us lost, Wirt. Will you take care of Ronald for me?
Oh my god, wait, is this like crazy sad or something? Why do I get the feeling that this is crazy sad? Does Greg sacrifice himself?
Goodbye, Wirt.
Yes, come, Gregory. There is much to be done.
Hey guys, this is like crazy sad. What the fuck happens to Greg?
Greg!
Oh my god, why did I feel that? Also, don't worry, the Beast will spend like 6 minutes with Greg and then probably give him back. It'll be like that time Davy Jones took SpongeBob's soul and then gave it back 12 seconds later because he just couldn't stand to be near him.
Where's Greg, Wirt?
Beatrice.
Wow, okay, harrowing ending to episode 8. Moving on, I guess.
The angels have gone. The songs have gone silent.
What is this? What could this possibly be? This is so not the show's vibe. What am I watching? MTV in 2006? What the hell is this?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Listen, I hear you freaks typing away saying, oh, Danny keeps saying that this is a Thanksgiving show, but it literally takes place on Halloween. Yeah, I'm not talking about dates. I'm a YouTuber. You think I give a shit about dates? You think I have any concept of time anymore? I wake up in the morning and judge what day of the week it is, strictly on vibes. If it feels like a Tuesday, it's a Tuesday. And judging strictly on vibes, this is a Thanksgiving show through and through. The people who say that this is a Halloween show are the same people that will try and tell you that Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
What you doing?
Nothing.
I was helping old lady Daniels rake some leaves in exchange for candy.
God, this is a devastating scene now that I don't know whether or not Greg is fucking dead.
I also got this rock. Hey, Wirt, wanna learn some rock facts?
You know what? Never mind. I wish Greg the best in hell. Hey, if you want me to worry and care about Greg, don't remind me that he's just a walking fake news factory.
Your tape says, for Sarah. You gonna give it to Sarah the bee?
That's so funny. I love how Wirt has a crush on the school mascot. Dude, honestly, I get it. What a hot job. If my high school mascot were a girl, I would have been so into her. Their sole job is to be charismatic and good at dancing. Find the flaw.
I'll give it to her for you.
Oh, Greg, wait, no.
Oh, look at you! What are you supposed to be?
What are you supposed to be? Arthur's best friend?
I'm an egg.
Yeah, everybody knows you're an egg, Rondi.
Shut it, Kathleen.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Kathleen. Get your ass back to the PBS Kids Network.
Jason Thunderburger?
Yeah.
But
You okay, Wirt?
Obviously not, Rondi. Man just heard that beefcake Jason Thunderburger is about to sack his woman.
Is the dove never to meet the sea for want of the odious mountain?
Buddy, I know you're hurting right now. All I'm saying is, this is some shit Jason Thunderburger would never say. Have you once considered that the problem isn't the fact that Jason got to Sarah first, but instead your horrible fashion sense, personality, and the fact that you're naturally ugly?
He's the total package. I can't compete.
You're the total package too, Wirt.
Wirt's not the total package, it's just a piece. A piece of shit!
I can't let her hear that tape.
Why not?
That tape has got poetry and clarinet on it, Greg. Poetry and clarinet!
My sir, my gentleman, my brother in Christ, why would you not just make her a mixtape?
Hey, you two robbers. You're under arrest. Nah, just kidding. Happy Halloween.
No, you can't just let these guys get away with crime because it's Halloween. What's wrong with you? Theft is a felony, officer. You gotta pump these kids full of lead.
Yeah, man, there's lots of bat and ball games besides baseball. One old cat, two old cat.
Bitch, I know for a fact 2 old cat is not played with a ball and a bat. What the fuck are you trying to pull here?
We're gonna go to the graveyard.
Oh, are you gonna do something there?
Yeah, Wirt, you disappointed in that? Wirt came to get down. This girl is crushing his vibe.
Hey, Sarah. Are you ready to go?
Hey, Jason Thunderburger.
That's Jason Thunderburger? Oh. Dude, you're fucked. You can't compete with this relentless beacon of charisma. Are you kidding me?
Why?
Because there's one right behind you. I'm just kidding.
It's okay, Thunderburger.
Solid bit, dude. You can't account for a terrible audience. Don't put yourself down just because this absolute whore doesn't understand comedy.
You can let go of my hand now.
Oh, yeah.
You can hold my hand, Thunderburger. I don't care.
Oh my goodness gracious, this kid is drowning in pussy. Wirt doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, you and your stupid dad. You're always prodding me, trying to get me to join marching band.
Weird detail that Wirt and Greg aren't actually related. So they're stepbrothers? As if Wirt needed another reason to dislike Greg other than his personality.
You don't need no ticket, boys, it'll take you when it's time.
Yeah, Yeah, see, it's Dante's Inferno. They're literally on the edge of death. It's not a theory. I'm sure there are theories that they actually did die when they were hit by the bus, and like, I need to see how the show ends again in order to like lend any credit to that theory, but like, it is just Dante's Inferno. People love a theory that's like, actually, everyone in Ed, Edd n Eddy is dead and it's purgatory. I bet, like, everyone loves being like, yeah, they got hit by the bus, actually, and they're dead and they never come back, so...
Here, eat some dirt.
Beatrice?
Bitch, she looks nothing like Beatrice. Oh, what? Because all bluebirds look the same.
Here, eat more dirt.
Thanks. Come on, guy. Let's go find Greg.
Okay, but in Wirt's defense, I did think that one was Beatrice.
The sun?
Here, lower the sun out of the sky and into this china cup.
Oh, is that all? Yeah, just snag me a sun real quick. That shouldn't be a problem, right, kid? Dude, I wouldn't even trust Greg to know how to use the fucking tea kettle on top of his head.
See? That old sun's going right down into this old cup.
Weirdly clever solution for a kid whose IQ I don't think is higher than a turnip's. To be fair, I guess I could see Greg being really good at Zelda games.
I knew you would come. I have something for you.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. That's so funny. Oh my god, Greg's fucking dead. They killed Greg. I can't believe it. It's so funny. It's so funny. They killed Greg.
Why, I've given you another Edelwood.
No!
He will burn nicely in the lantern.
No, I won't do this.
Look, I see where you're coming from, but have you met Greg? If you just spoke to him for like 5 minutes, I promise you wouldn't see this as that big of a deal.
I only wish to help you, woodsman. You need oil, or else your daughter will...
I told you to hold your tongue!
This is such a wildly intense climax for this side character's story. Featuring half-dead Greg turning into a tree. Not dead enough, if you ask me!
I beat the beast.
Oh, geez, the leaves are even growing inside of him.
Oh, geez, I can't tell if this is really sad or really funny, so I think I'll just keep looking sad until somebody cracks a joke.
No, I was just eating leaves.
Oh, good, because it is very funny.
I stole it from Mrs. Daniels' garden.
You dirty fucking thief! No wonder you're in hell! You belong here, Greg! I'm glad you're a tree!
Okay?
No, you can give it to her yourself. Come on. We gotta get Jason Thunderburger home.
Damn, Wirt can't even watch his own brother die without clowning on Jason Thunderburger. What a bitter dude.
Come on!
It's gonna be fine, Wirt.
There's no way Greg dies. There's actually zero chance of that happening. If Greg died, I'd remember 100% of this show. Guaranteed. Like, that'd be fucking unforgettable.
You just have some weird obsession with keeping this lantern lit. It's almost like your soul is in this lantern.
That's so clever of Wirt. Why would anybody take that deal? He'll trap Greg's soul inside of the lantern? Okay, cool. That's just death in a different font.
She was never in the lantern, was she, Beast?
That's actually heartbreaking. Would it be too much to ask for like a 30-minute long extended sequence of the huntsman just beating the shit out of the beast with his bare hands?
Go, now!
Oh, yup, remember that! Oh, what an insane, horrible image. What a gross fucking melting ice cream monster. Yeah, wow, I forgot that was, that was the big image. Yeah. Dude, anytime I ever react to something that's like vaguely horror themed, I get such a flood of comments that are like, oh, I didn't even realize that Over the Garden Wall was meant to be scary. I just laughed through the whole thing. I guess I'm just fucked up. Shut up. If you didn't find it scary, whatever. That's fine. I'm doing a reaction thing. I'm clearly beefing up some of the reactions. It's unfathomable to watch this show and somehow not even grasp that it's intending to be a horror thing, you're impressing nobody. It's just objectively attempting to be scary. And to not even, like, see how that would be effective to some people without being like, oh, what a baby, what a bitch, you find this cartoon scary. Like, you sound ridiculous.
Greg, where's Greg?
And then, Wirt!
Oh, hooray, Greg's alive, everybody, that's sick.
About this?
Hey, Wirt, do you think if you try hard enough, you could will yourself back into that coma? I feel like it's at least worth a shot.
Yeah, so I don't have a tape player.
That's huge news, Wirt! That's a phenomenal development!
Maybe we can listen to this.
You can listen to it at my house.
Oh, what are you doing, man? Grab it from her. Grab it and eat it. It was a terrible fucking idea to begin with. Just ditch it.
And so the story is complete, and everyone is satisfied with the ending, and so on and so forth. And yet, over the garden wall.
Oh, perfect. I love when a show tells me how to feel about it. I mean, otherwise, I'd have to hop on a YouTube and look up a review or somebody's reaction before I could form my own opinion about it, so yeah, no, this works out great. And that was Over the Garden Wall. What did I think about it upon second rewatch? Pretty much the same way I felt upon the first watch. Like I said in the first video, it is just oozing with passion. It's very clearly passionate as hell. I keep seeing TikToks and, like, articles pop up every year, honestly, around Halloween, about just how many, like, little Easter eggs and, like, details are sprinkled all throughout the show. It's very clear that this was somebody's, like, intense labor of love, and I will always respect that. It's very well made also. It's well animated. The songs all bang. They all rip. That's something that was better on this watch. I forgot, like, I knew Adelaide, da-da-da-da, that one was always great. And Langtree's Lament I always loved. I forgot about, like, the Highwayman song, every song in that episode. Like, 98% of the songs are great in this. I still feel the same way about Wirt. He's like, I don't love just outright, like, annoying characters. And he leans a little too heavily on that side where he's just, like, fucking things up over and over. I don't like outright dumb characters, you know? All of you know that Sokka is, like, one of my favorite characters in all of media because he's a comic relief character, but he's competent. And I really like that. We got a little bit of that with Greg, like, catching the sun in the teacup. That was genuinely very cool. And every now and then, he does create a plan that saves them. But more often than not, he creates a plan that almost gets them murdered. The voice acting is 11 out of 10, phenomenal from everybody. It has an outrageously good cast. I do like the vibes purely for how unique they are, but it is one of those things where I, like, feel the same way that I did as a kid, where I'm like, it's just a little bit boring. I don't need a sequel, you know? Like, not that this is a story that, like, requires a sequel or, like, should get one, but I don't long for more of Greg and Wirt, you know? Not in the way that, like, I feel about The Owl House as I approach its ending and, like, other shows that have ended. It's one of those things, it's like Spirited Away, where I recognize and understand its appeal and, like, mastership, but it's not fully for me. In terms of, like, personal enjoyment, 7.5, probably. 2 and 8, I'd say. My 7s aren't like an IGN 7, you know? It's not like I have 4 ratings, 10, 9, 8, and 7 is the worst. Like, something that's, like, genuinely pretty good, I give a 5. This is above average. Good. Well made, not 100% fully entertaining to me. But I like it. I definitely get why this is some people's, like, yearly watch. There's an upcoming stop-motion short film that they're making, which is great. Like, anything they put out, I would support for the pure, like, intention of helping something so ambitious, so creative, and so indie. I respect it a lot. I respect the horror vibes. I respect how dark it gets. And it takes a lot of bold choices that you don't see on Cartoon Network, which I really respect. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this video. Sorry if it's late. I don't know if it's late, but it might be. And to anyone watching past a week from now, it's not gonna matter, so whatever. And I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I live for now? I wrote down what you said to me, baby.